Good evening on this Memorial Day Monday. Welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Tom Kenny. Crews were back at a Lexington horse farm today searching a creek where a man's body was found Saturday evening. They were using boats and cadaver dogs and also looking for additional body parts that could lead to easier identification. But there's rain in the forecast the rest of the week, and that's going to delay the search until next Saturday. Across this country and Kentucky, people stop to remember the men and women who lost their lives serving our country. ABC 36's Chris Dietz takes us to a Memorial Day ceremony in Lexington.
Means to honor our soldiers, our troops that are overseas.
Somebody always have to pay the ultimate price for the freedom.
These men left their families to go die for our country.
This morning, men and women who served our country, their families, and those too young to fully understand the day gathered to remember.
I couldn't begin to tell you what memories it brings back. But some are good and some are not so good.
For those who organized this Memorial Day ceremony, it was a duty they were glad to volunteer for.
Try to do the best job I can to honor the people that did the job before me.
For others in the audience, today brought back specific memories.
I had a soldier who I mobilized who was killed on active duty and was brought back to Kentucky, and at last, believe me.
Many of these people were forever changed by their time in the military, a time that shaped them and forever bonded them together.
I took an oath when I came on board, when I seen how good my Supreme Commander has been to me, and I was so late in getting around to thanking him, that I took an oath I'd always work for the veterans until the day I died.
One man I spoke to told me you can learn a lot from talking to a veteran and gain a real appreciation of what this country is all about and why it's worth fighting for. In Lexington, Chris Dietz, ABC 36 News.
Well, after 2 great days to be outside, including perhaps a visit to one of our state's 52 parks, rain put a damper on the end of the holiday weekend. At Natural Bridge State Resort Park, the lodge and campgrounds were full this weekend. The parks system is pushing what they're calling Discover Your Own Backyard this summer. As the economy tanks, the idea is to get you on vacation on a tank of gas to one of our state parks. Among the efforts by the park system is a reduced rate at some lodges for some weekday stays. Well, after the Memorial Day rain, there will still be more to come. You can get more at WTVQ.com.